right.
Yep.
That's right.
Really, if anybody got authority to say it, it's us.
Where you at? You back on?
It's for nigga until y'all say it.
Jeremiah
y'all
chapter 16. It's the book of Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 17. And it reads, it says, "For mine eyes are upon all their ways. They are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from my eyes."
That's why the Lord said, "My eyes 10 times brighter than the sun."
Yeah.
So he watching everything, every fucking move, man. In this earth, man.
Hey, she probably got that. That was her job.
Watching everything.
Martin Luther King.
He's watching everything.
Real big brother.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, kind of.
It says, and first I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double.
To me, to pay you back. Pay you back. That's what recompense means.
That's not righteous information.
It says, because they have defiled my land. They have filled my inheritance with the carcasses of their detestable and abominable things. O Lord, my strength and my fortress. Let me stop there.
Where you at?
18.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, we know Esau got the land now. Well, he fit himself right in. Let me see. What else? Anybody got something?
Had,
Did you have something?
I think you called her Ecclesiastes 5.
It's kind of like her getting offended at the word is like an individual giving up a damn donut business for one donut. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the precept I have is
Matthew 13.
like through the spirit, what we have to do is let her
Okay,
know
Matthew
that
13.
we can't spare her feelings. You know?
Yeah.
Who gives a damn about her
Oh, the
feelings?
scripture said Isaiah 58:1.
That's exactly what I was going to bring up.
Oh, okay, so look.
Isaiah chapter 58 verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
That's what we should have brought out. The scripture said, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. It says spare not. So we're not sparing none of y'all feelings. Because it's not about your feelings. It's about the truth. Alright? If you ain't got the truth, if you're not taking heed to this truth, man, your ass is through, man. Alright? If you're worried about what we're saying, how we're saying it, then something's really wrong with you, man. And that's what vocab, and they pick on the words, you know? All those words, he said those hateful words, you know? Shows you what type of society we're living in. You got it.
I'm going to read it again. Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgression.
Right.
In the house of Jacob, their sin.
Right, and that's what we were doing. All right, we were showing them their transgression. We was talking about Megan Thee Stallion and that savage mentality. We was talking about all sorts of type of niggas. Y'all niggas come in droves. Y'all come diverse. You know, you got all kinds of niggas, man. What kind of nigga is you? I'm the savage type. What kind of nigga? I'm the boss bitch type. We talking about all you niggas, man. Go ahead. That's it.
For a precept.
Constantly.
This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High. You know, we're not coming out of our own mouth. We're speaking the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. If any man minister, let him do as the ability which the Most High gave.
Right, so if we speak, we're going to speak about what the Lord is saying. All right? The Lord is calling you something much more worse than niggas. All right? He's calling you something much more. In fact, he got bad intentions behind what he's saying. All right? So his sayings, they're going to become action. All right? They're going to become action. You know? Hold on, you can worry about, you can care about how we're saying certain things. All right, all you want. But this actually something that's gonna come behind what we're saying. He said words of power. Words of power, you gotta speak life into existence and all this other shit. Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
This is power.
You need to let go of one of them chakras.
This is
Right.
still prophecy. That's life. That comes from the book.
If we were
That
speaking
has
about
actually happened.
if we were speaking about a book, you wouldn't understand it.
Right.
So we got to break it down so you understand it.
Exactly. That's
so
the
we're gonna
point.
talk how you understand.
That's the point.
Nigga.
Damn.
That's the point.
It says,
Jacob wanna look bad.
Look at these distinguished young men. They're just using that vulgar language.
Shut your ass up.
let me finish this off real quick. Let's finish this off. It says, it's like, it says, let him do so as the abilities that the Most High gave it. And the Most High, it's like, that the Most High in all things be glorified through Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, to whom the praise and dominion forever and ever. So why?
Blessed be the rock, brother. Blessed be that rock.
This is the book of Job, chapter 39, verse 17. Because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding.
She wasn't wise because she was triggered. Oh, triggered. Hey, cringe moment. I can't hear it. Cringe moment. I just can't.
Read that again.
All right, Job 39 and 17. Because Yahweh hath deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding.
So, fuck what the woman got to say. That's what that's talking about. Y'all ain't got no wisdom, I ain't got no knowledge, I ain't got no understanding. Fuck what the woman has to say out her folk come out ass. Alright? Fuck what the goddamn woman got to say. Who gives a fuck what you bitches got to talk about? And now it's getting more and more as a fucking trend that you bitches want to get on camera and speak about how y'all Israelite women and just totally trying to surpass the man once again.
Once again.
That's what you funky ass black bitches is doing now. You want to get on camera and say you an Israelite woman, all right, and then want to usurp authority over a man. Talking about how you a fucking prophetess. Give me one fucking prophetess that did any fucking thing. None. Deborah, she was
She let the men.
that was for shame of Israel, man.
Yep.
And she still bucked up to the man. Ain't no fucking prophetess, man. Now a prophetess, okay, let me get that right. Let me get it straight. There's a prophetess, and that's only a woman who has a dream that a man interprets to her. They don't know what the fuck these dreams mean. They gotta be interpreted into them. I'm a prophetess.
Yeah, when you go into that word.
A child can be a fucking prophet. A little girl can be a prophetess. And my daughter have a dream and she wake up and tell me what the fuck she had, I gotta break it down to her.
Young men so dream.
Y'all don't know what the fuck going on, man. So you bitches gonna be ashamed, man. I really hate the topic of the goddamn woman got something to fucking say now. More and more. Go ahead.
Now, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing.
That's all you bitches. Simple and you know nothing.
Simple as all hell.
You don't know a goddamn thing. Alright? You got 8 goddamn conversations going on in your fucking head. You don't know a goddamn thing.
8 different people.
Can't get right.
I'm going to that word clamor. It says,
Fuck up, this is for men, man. When you go into Revelations, the 21st chapter said the tabernacles of men.
Right.
Somebody get that right, Rob, when it says tabernacles of men and then my pastures. This is only for the men. So when you women come across us, when we speaking the truth, we going out the Bible, y'all supposed to shut the fuck up. That's why a lot of you bitches gonna die, man. Ezekiel the 9th chapter tells you it says women and then it says maids. Those are both women. Who gonna get put to death? A maid is a young woman. So the Lord gonna cover you old bitches and he gonna cover you young dumb bitches. And it's gonna get destroyed, man.
It's Revelation 21:3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men.
So the house, that's the tabernacle. Tabernacle is the house. A body. So the house of the Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai is with men. Shut the fuck up.
New all-time low for Israel.
God damn.
This is Ezekiel 34 and 31. It said, "Ye are my flock. The flock of my pastures are men."
God.
The flock of my pastures are men. The Lord let you know who he gonna have orchestrate this thing, man. Bitches out here thinking y'all Sarah and shit.
Miriam and shit.
You bitches ain't Sarah. Mary Magdalene and shit.
Y'all ain't Judith.
Y'all ain't Judith. Judith goddamn 12 years old right now.
Bitch came and thought she was Esther.
She ain't got a.
Judith, Esther, Sarah, they goddamn 13, 14, and they ain't even in America. 99.9, you got 1%.
Right.
See, I ain't say 100%. I
Yeah.
said 99.9.
Just about
You
accurate.
motherfucking women is gonna get destroyed in America, man.
That's right.
It's gonna be a 1%, damn near 1%. For you fucking women, man.
It's,
The rest of the women gonna be in these different countries, man. Across seas and shit, man. You bitches out here is gonna be destroyed, man.
oh, Keisha done with it.
Keisha is through. Yeah, you westernized mind ass motherfuckers, man. The ones that's gonna be delivered is the ones that's gonna be Lord willing, hopefully, will be the woman that's dealing with the brothers, man. They're the ones that gonna be delivered. The rest of you bitches is through.
Ye are my flock. The flock of my pasture are men. And I am your power, saith the Lord Yahweh.
That's it.
First Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33. It says, "For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. Let your women keep silence in the churches,
Shut the fuck up.
for it is not permitted unto them to speak.
Shut the fuck up.
But they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law.
Shut the fuck up.
And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home."
That's it. And if you don't got no husband, you shut the fuck up and listen.
For it is a shame for women to speak in the church.
Shut the fuck up. This is the church.
Hey,
This is the
we all can
church.
say it at the same time.
Shut the fuck up. That's what it said. Be fucking quiet.
God. Yeah.
No wisdom, no
And it said it 4 times.
No wisdom, no understanding. What do you need it for? Exactly. Go home
God
and spread
damn.
your legs like you're supposed to.
That's it.
Shut the fuck up.
Be humble, man.
Ain't nobody trying to argue.
Sit down. What that nigga say? Be humble.
Sit down.
it should be like
Right,
Bitch, be
bitch, be
humble.
humble.
Sit down.
Bitch, don't kill my brother.
Precept real quick.
Go ahead, dog.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 1. Keep thy foot when thou goest into the house of the Most
I
High.
mean, put your foot in your mouth. Be quiet.
Be more ready to hear
Uh-huh.
and than to give sacrifice of fools.
Then be out there bullshit, then I gotta cuss you out, then you gonna get offended. If you would have been quiet from the jump, you wouldn't have got offended by me cussing your stupid ass out.
What it says, a man is counted wise when he says his
But but the Lord departed them from wisdom, so they're not wise.
Right.
Even a woman that knows, even a woman that deals with the man of the Lord,
Yep.
and she knows, she done read the scripture, and she still talk.
Be burning inside, boy.
You just can't shut up, huh? That's what I tell you. You just can't shut up. You just had to say something.
Will
But,
I-
you just had to say something.
Will
Right?
I-
Oh, man.
Is that hard?
Yeah. It's like children, like you know when your children start learning how to talk, and now they can't shut up, and it's like a burning fire.
The woman is a child. The woman is a child. She always gotta spew out what the fuck she think.
What is that? Even a foolish man is counted wise when he
keep it quiet.
When he
keep it
opens
quiet.
his peace.
That woman is not.
She's not
Wise.
She's a fool.
Let me finish this off.
Go ahead. Right, back to back. Go ahead.
Let me finish this off real quick.
It's still going there.
It says, "For they consider not that they do evil.
Uh-huh.
Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before the Most High."
See, what y'all fail to realize is, the scripture says, where 2 or 3 gathered, there am I in the midst. So, this is what Yahweh Shemel Shah is dwelling at right now. So when you bring your funky ass over here and get to spewing your madness on what the fuck you think and feel and all these weird vibrations of the outside world, you're gonna get rebuked, man. Then you're gonna get counted as a wicked ass fucking female, a clamorous ass woman that don't know a goddamn thing. Because really, we the best men on the fucking earth.
That's right.
We ain't no niggas that'll beat your ass and just because. You know what I'm saying? Now some of you motherfuckers get smacked upside your head because you deserve it, but we don't just literally just
come home.
be some niggas and beat on you, and we trying to tell you correction in the scriptures and this, that, and the third of righteousness to the betterment of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's best for you to humble your ass down and shut the fuck up, because guess what? Your funky ass gonna go to goddamn Esau's goddamn job, and you gonna be the best goddamn ancient mama you can fucking be.
Exploit the money.
Because it matters. So that check means something to these.
But you won't do it in the household of your fucking of your man.
Which is more. That place in your home is way more respectable than the workplace. You should be way more respectable in your house.
Hey man, you women gonna get fucked up in these last days, man. And I don't even like talking about the woman no more.
Bro,
I hate to talking about you fucking women, man. But hey, I guess the spirit is coming around because judgment is coming. Just like in Isaiah 32. Because judgment is coming from fucking women, man. You always gotta open your funky ass mouth, man. Yeah. They had every pride in that motherfucker, man.
Breath stanky and all.
She still got cum particles.
All in her mind and shit.
Swim,
Told the female that's the case. Literally. What the fuck you talking about? Shut the fuck up talking.
This is Isaiah chapter 32 verse 9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease.
Rise up, you women that are at ease." Go ahead.
Hear my voice, ye careless daughters.
Go ahead.
Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled.
Hey, and that's happening now, and it's slowly coming to fruition even more. Let the society crack down. You Megan Thee Stallions, you Cardi B, Queen Bees, the Beehive, all that shit finna get smashed. The Beehive finna be through. Beyonce about to be through. They just didn't let goddamn Rihanna in the goddamn club because the bitch didn't have her ID. And that's Rihanna.
Right.
Billionaire, trillionaire, well, not billionaire, millionaire, that bitch is a billionaire. But millionaire Rihanna, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't get in the club because the bitch didn't have her ID, but everybody know what the fuck she is, you know? But, hey, the world finna bust down on you hoes, man. Why you think every podcast is dealing with you women being out of place in order?
The spirit.
It ain't just us. The Lord has put it on different men with different platforms to expose you women. Y'all about to get judged the worst.
Hey, a lot of these women in Milwaukee getting judged a whole lot.
Y'all getting judged the worst.
Oh, she finna. Keisha, that was up there. She finna get smacked.
Don't blame us. Blame your goddamn self.
Blame your daddy. Blame
No,
your
blame
daddy.
Blame
Your daddy is Esau.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, your daddy is Esau. Blame your daddy. You want to follow that nigga going down, now your ass going down. Blame your daddy. You should have made that pact.
It says, "Ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail."
Yeah, see, the vintage shall fail. The prosperity, the success is going to fail. You see? Go ahead.
It says, "The gathering shall not come."
Uh-huh.
It says, "Tremble, ye women that are at ease."
Tremble, ye women that are at ease. See? Tremble. You know when you tremble, when you're in fear?
Yep.
It's like when a robber come in the house and the bitch is underneath the beds. That's trembling.
Yep.
She don't want to get caught by the robber or the raper man.
Jesus, please.
So she under the bed trembling. Tremble, you women that are at ease. Because you women are at ease. You got the OnlyFans. You got all these different platforms of making money and avenues and things of that nature to surpass a man. A man ain't shit. This then the third.
Oh, OnlyFans will get cut off.
Yeah, I seen that.
Sam, what was it?
We'll see if it happens.
What's his name? Samuel.
Because sex sells.
Yeah.
Perversion sells. But the Lord is busting this shit down, so we just have to. That's a to be continued.
Yeah.
Situation.
Bust down
To
the
be
bust
announced.
Yeah.
It says, "Be troubled, ye careless ones."
And y'all are troubled. Be troubled, you careless ones. You see? That's why y'all going through the hell y'all going through. A lot of you bitches getting y'all ass beat the fuck up too. Just walking on the street, I just watched a news article or a YouTube video where one of those fine as hell too. I don't know if she can probably Moab or something, or Issachar. She can pass for either one. Fine as hell, bodybuilder, working out and shit. She walking in the street or casually walking, and a dude came up to her, "Give me your number." She said no. He hit the bitch with a hammer.
No, that's happening a lot in Milwaukee. At the gas stations. No, not even, but like taking
Tap
pulls
their ass.
on all type of stuff.
Hey,
Yeah, for not giving them the number.
You know, y'all seen the one where dude went to the table and it was like 3, 4
That's
women.
how, yeah, I was just thinking about
Oh, okay, yeah. He went to the trunk. He popped the hood. He popped the trunk.
that. About the choke on, bitch.
Yeah.
You gonna be your number?
And then get mad when we tell you to stay at home.
Right, and then
And
get
be
mad.
mothers.
Right.
Be mothers. Get in the house. Put on something modest. That's what y'all get.
And then y'all get mad. Y'all come on, be mad at yourself.
Y'all get mad that we say dress modest, just like this. Don't be doing all this. So when y'all do that, you get those attacks.
Everybody talking to me. Every nigga's hitting on me. Cat calling.
In my DM.
Yeah, I know.
You saw the video, right? No.
But then, but when y'all dressing like that, nigga, it's by default. It's by default that a man is gonna look and try to engage you.
Yeah, they know that's the man nature.
Yeah.
Y'all like that, but y'all don't. Y'all only want it from specific ones. We ain't finna be in the time for specific niggas. Ain't no time for a specific nigga.
Right.
All right. These niggas is it's gonna be that nigga who gonna take it.
Hector's time to purge.
Jeremiah 5 and what is it?
See,
31.
when the bitch get catcalled, they want a nigga with money, jewelry, golds, and all this shit.
Or the
Then
Ferrari.
they'll go with it. But when you got Hector ass, who horny as hell, and he want to say something to you, and you ain't gonna give him no play, but by the way you looking, he gonna take it.
Genuine guy, hardworking.
Right, genuine, hard-working, loving, damn near beta male. Shit, the beta male gonna end up beating. The beta male's gonna fuck you bitches up.
That's right.
Yeah.
The beta male's gonna fuck you bitches up in these last days.
All the
You
shit.
gonna run to your best friend.
Yeah.
You gonna run to one of your best friend, your so-called friend, your buddy,
Y'all scanners.
and he gonna have his play with your ass.
Why? Why? Sloppy. Why? Because when Baby Bill trying to be in love, trying to have a nice little thing going on with your shit, and all of a sudden you somewhere out and about doing shit you ain't had no business doing. And he give you a call, but you get popped by another motherfucker while you on the phone.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
You really
Them
got-
niggas killed them bitches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And he madly
Somebody
in
get
love. Look,
Jeremiah
he madly in love.
5 and 30.
I got it.
Yeah, he madly in love with it, man. You know what I mean?
right here.
So, hey man,
Oh, let's go. Oh, that payback finna come around the corner, man. Real.
It says strip you and make you bare,
4 and 30.
and gird sackcloth upon your loins. It says they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields,
Yep.
for the fruitful vine. So they're gonna be lamenting for these pleasantries that they used to have.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, this guy, I mean this female on this talk show, basically this guy, she got with this guy, and he basically bought her a loft, bought her a car, and they broke up. But her whole mentality is, oh, I'm not gonna stop the way I'm living. You gotta still pay my bills until I find a better
He was an old
relationship.
dude, wasn't he? Like an older dude.
I don't know. They didn't disclose who the guy was, but the mentality is all the same for you women. Those type of women with that type of mentality, you are setting yourself up for failure. All right, because those men that you using like that and exploiting like that, they're gonna be highly dissatisfied with how they've been being treated. All right. Watch when America becomes lawless, and every man, somebody get 2nd Ezra 15, and it should say 2 times, 2 with an X, and then 15 and about in the 13th verse. Go ahead with yours, Lamont.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 30. And when thou art spoiled, wilt thou do?
Yeah, to be spoiled, it means to be taken. That's what spoils are. The spoils of war. So when somebody takes something precious, when you being taken, all right, and the modern term is rape. They use the word rape for that, right? So when you taken, what will thou do? You ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Go ahead.
Though thou clothest thyself with crimson, through the deckest thee,
Though thou deckest
Though thou deckest thee, slacking.
Right, so you get all dressed up, and the scriptures is applying to you women today. Because you get all dressed up, you get all dialed up, you got the best.
Fuck, I'm dressing.
You got the Fashion Nova.
Right.
You got the Fashion Nova from Nova Scotia. No, I'm playing. But you got the Fashion Nova on, cheap, very sexual attire. Okay, go ahead.
And those are those with ornaments of gold, like you were saying.
Yep.
Though thou
Deckers. Or
rentest thy face with painting.
meaning tear your face up with makeup. All right, that's why a woman shouldn't even be wearing makeup.
Maybelline and all that.
Makeup.
Hey, they tested them makeup products on animals. You know, animal DNA, horse DNA, animal DNA.
See?
You know, found in the makeup.
See? And the women wearing it like it's hotcakes. Go ahead.
Well,
They put swine
the
cells
reason
in
why
it.
they do it is because of the curses, though. Scripture speak about the burning. Yeah.
I got a bone.
Ugly as hell. No, they ugly. Yeah, these pictures ugly as hell. So they
Oh,
gotta.
you seen the one with the
Yeah,
bikini?
they gotta put that shit on.
That shit, that shit witchcraft. Real.
I thought it was in the Twilight Zone after she took that up.
I just saw a video.
That's why you gotta your first date. Take a bitch to the beach.
We jumping in. Let's dip.
First date, go skinny dipping.
They say
shower.
Watch all this shit.
It's highly questionable if they do not oblige. If they say no, then it's highly questionable.
You know what you look like under that motherfucker.
All right, this is the book of Jeremiah.
Slacking. Go ahead, Al.
This book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 30.
God, it's the spirit. I got it. Hold on. Yeah, go ahead, bring it out, Joe.
And when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do? Thou that clothe thyself with crimson, though thou deckest thee with ornaments of gold.
Yep. You got all that makeup, all the jewelry on and shit.
Though thou rentest thy
rings.
face with painting.
Yeah, all that fucking makeup, man, looking like clowns and shit.
Yep, they got the nails done, the feet done, all of that.
Yeah, looking like Bozo the Clown, man.
In vain shalt thou make thyself fair.
Right, so for nothing you making yourself.
Hey.
And you gonna be out here in a whole one-piece suit, especially in Milwaukee, it's horrible. And be in a one-piece suit, riding scooters and shit, and be all dressed up, looking for a catch. That these women literally be out here looking for men to catch, or women to catch. I mean, men to catch them. Yeah. That's
the
horrible.
wrong way. We the catch.
Horrible. Exactly. Bitch, catch this.
Thy lovers will despise thee.
Who's your lover?
They will seek thy life.
Mm-hmm. That's all the brothers talking about the beta males.
Beta males too.
Yeah. And Esau definitely fall in that category because a lot of you got a lot of what do you call them? Sugar daddy.
I'm about to say that. All that money, the sugar that you get from sugar daddy.
And they paying your bills. Oh, probably you up something nice. You walking around driving that Benz, kick until society break down and you ain't give that man what he wanted. And you just using that man as a pawn, using him for his stuff.
Hey, now the name of that Tupac song is "Sucker for Love." Sucker for love.
You got it. You can't make this up, bro. You can't make this up, bro.
Everything is spiritual, man.
Yeah.
That just like that woman, like she opened herself up for that.
Yeah.
And she got rebuked and marked.
And then the bitch got in the car and did exactly what you just mentioned.
Yep.
Yo, guys.
Sugar daddy's boys gonna come sugar daddy's gonna come in your crib with a cigarette hanging from his mouth. Well, all that shit I gave you, shit I gave you. You gonna do me like this, bitch?
Then he
That's
gonna
what
be
Hector was saying.
Yeah.
Niggas up been nice.
Yep. Hey, he's gonna get her and her daughter. He said, which one do you want to go first?
Right.
Then he gonna become a Sour Patch Kid.
This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. It says, moreover, the Lord saith, behold, the daughters of Zion are haughty and
proud, man.
Arrogant.
Proud
Arrogant.
man. Yep.
Proud.
Haughty as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what everybody noticing that shit.
Yeah.
Everybody noticing. He said, why y'all women all arrogant and proud for no reason?
Yeah.
He said, well, y'all in that independent shit, that's just another way for you to be go
y'all
out
ain't got
proud
shit.
and arrogant.
Right. Y'all ain't got shit. Y'all know y'all ain't got shit, and you know you ain't shit. Y'all know y'all ain't got shit. You ain't shit.
Yep.
And you're proud. Why is Earth and Ashes proud?
Damn, bro.
Y'all proud and y'all ain't got shit. shit.
That's a bitter contradiction.
But that's Esau. Thank your daddy. Yo, daddy. That's your daddy. Thank your motherfucking daddy. Cause that nigga is finna get y'all in a world, whirlwind of trouble, man.
Yeah.
And it ain't gonna be sad. It's gonna be a glorious thing. I can't fucking wait.
The Lord said we're gonna rejoice in that day.
I can't fucking wait.
We're gonna rejoice. Cause
That's why I don't get mad. I just don't like to talk about the topic because I know y'all gonna get fucked up later on.
Yeah.
It's just like dealing with you niggas. I know y'all gonna get fucked up later on. But that fucking black woman, y'all gonna get it, man.
The devil said to Eve, you shall not die.
She should not die.
She said, ooh. Stupid bitch.
Tripped your ass.
Gotcha.
But see, that's the thing about the woman though. When you deal with your woman, right? They'll do some fucked up shit, and then later on they're gonna acknowledge, oh shit, you was right.
Yep.
Oh shit, that's what's gonna happen now. The woman gonna be like, oh shit. See, that's what Eve did. Eve was like, ooh, the serpent did it. When the Lord came, think about the story. The serpent did it. That's what she did. All right, the serpent did it. She realized, oh, the serpent did that. Y'all gonna learn later. Y'all gonna learn later, man.
And it says through death.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, I was wondering what I'm gonna see.
Hey. It says, and walk with stretched forth necks.
What's going on, baby?
What's going on?
How you been, man? All right.
It says, and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet.
Yeah, mincing and walking and tinkling.
Shaking. You know how they got that distinct walk?
Yeah.
And they be switching. They be switching.
Having them heels on, the anklet, what do you call it shit? The anklet braces.
Yeah, you can hit. Yeah, you can
Look what mincing.
tinkling.
Go into
Yeah.
mincing. Look what mincing meant. I know. Look what it meant. Go to the definition of that mincing.
Yep. Cause you can hear them walk.
Yep.
You can hear them heels clacking. And then you know, and then you can smell that perfume. Air last one of them got the same perfume on.
That
too.
love
Y'all
smell.
know it gotta be from Bath and Body.
I love sale.
It gotta be from Bath and Body Works.
And they all drive Nissan Altimas and shit. That Satan package.
Keisha.
That Satan package, bro. Keisha gonna be pissed when she watch the video though. She subscribed to the channel.
Hey, what
She gonna
Jay-Z
be
say?
mad as fuck.
What Jay-Z
She
say?
gonna be
pissed.
Hey, what Jay-Z say? He said, we don't drive X5, we give it to baby mamas.
So the word mincing comes from Hebrew tapah. Fuck it. Top.
You said it right.
Yeah, tapah. It says to skip, trip, take quick little steps. So you know when they walking, they be strutting and shit.
Gotta get you a goddamn attention.
Especially because they be having the skimpy dresses and then the heels on, so they walk like that.
Yep.
So the scriptures ain't wrong. The scriptures on point.
It says, therefore the Lord will smite with the scab of the crown of the head.
They got weaves in their head, man. That's why the Lord curse their hair, curse their scalp.
Take me 3 years, I'll catch you.
Ain't got no hair. It's hell no.
That's why they go to these, that's why they go, what's that part again?
Yep. It says, therefore the Lord will smite with the scab of the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion.
Lord took all your hair, man. Took every last follicle.
He spiritually scalped yours.
Scalp the shit out you. He spiritually gagged your ass.
It says,
That's why y'all be going to these
The African spot.
African spots and they go to that weave store up in where the Koreans be selling weave, man. That's why y'all got weave in y'all head. Because of that.
I mean, to them, it's the world, but in the eyes of God, it's shameful. Shame. It's vanity. It's not.
Ain't nothing coming in here like, damn, what a black woman. Bald head.
The script say the glory of her hair.
That come your hair like
Glory of
what?
woman's hair. Glory of woman's
Oh,
hair.
the black woman bald.
That glory of woman's
And
hair.
then what head? That come from the Bible.
I got one
Hey,
ponytail right here.
remember when we was in high school and I had braids?
One ponytail right here.
Keisha would always talk shit. I said, yeah, that's why I got more hair than you, bitch.
Right. Bitch, I told that, look, bitch, I grow my hair today. And in a year, my shit's gonna be longer than your shit. Catch your ass.
It says, and the Lord will discover their secret
Go
parts.
ahead.
And that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their calls and their round tires like the moon, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands, and the tablets of the earrings,
See?
the rings, the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel.
And they notorious, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Esau make it easy for this women to look good in this society. He make it really cheap too.
Cheap.
They got the Fashion Nova. I'm telling you,
Ross dressed the way.
bro. You get a skirt for $4, bro. And the skirt be like, damn, that's like high fashion. No, that shit is cheap. Try to get a pair of pants, you better go to Ross's
Macy's
or
wearing
Burlington
sackcloth
Coat
and
Factory.
shit.
You know,
Yeah,
even
business
using
clothes
their
are
insurance
cheap.
now.
Yeah, cheap.
Cheap.
And that, but
And
it
it's,
goes to
and it's very seductive.
yeah, exactly.
Cheap and seductive. So a bitch that house look like a tornado that ran through. She come out that motherfucker look like Rihanna.
Right.
She come out that motherfucker look like Rihanna. But when you bring that bitch back to the crib, it look like goddamn Katrina hit that motherfucker. Believe me, I know. No. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. I robbed one day. Hey, called me and said, Katrina went through this motherfucker.
Hey, remember the black, remember Keisha in Illinois? She took the wig off her ass? Oh, man.
Nah, man, they threw.
Oh, man.
These bitches threw. It's been a front. No, it ain't. Niggas, men been knowing. It's
Yeah.
just that they didn't have the courage to fucking tell them
Yep.
that bitch you going the fuck off.
Yeah.
Your house is dirty as hell.
Yep.
Your kids' feet is dirty as hell.
Yeah.
You know a
Yeah.
woman by her kids' feet.
Man. Or you going to a bitch house in her bathroom?
You know a woman by
I
her
hate,
kids'
I
feet.
hate dirty feet. The black, you know, the black as
Yeah.
hell, man.
You know a woman
Yeah.
by her kids' feet.
Yeah.
That means she don't wash that little nigga. You know a woman by her kids' feet. That tells you what type of mindset
Yeah.
that woman has.
Yeah.
No, on some real, we joking and shit. All right, let's calm down. But on some real shit, you know a woman. You go into a woman's house, her child is just completely just fucked up,
Yeah.
dirty, snotty nose, pampered,
Yeah.
hanging pamper at that.
Yeah.
Pissed nigga pissed 3 times in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But she looking all daintied up and shit. But
Her
the
kids ain't
child
good.
don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck the woman is crazy, man. Y'all, hey, that's why I always said it from the jump. Hey, the Lord did a number on you bitches.
Yeah.
Woo, really ain't no hope besides the elect lady. You know?
Yeah.
You know, it is righteous women out there. So, but we talking to you nasty, funky ass women, man.
Yeah,
that
and
the
it's a
Lord's
lot of
gonna
y'all.
judge, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of y'all.
And it's getting rampant though. It's
Yeah.
getting rampant. Throughout the years, it's been getting
Worse
They've
and
been
worse.
getting they've been going on a high horse, man. But that's good. Do it. Jump on that motherfucker.
Well, the Lord said He's gonna
Do
revenge their
it.
pride.
Ride that horse with no hands, bitch. Ride that motherfucker with no hands because y'all gonna shoot and come down.
Riding the carousel, man.
We are around that time that y'all going down, man. When Esau go down, y'all go down.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Go ahead,
That's
you
why the
got
scripture said the vintage shall fail.
Yep, yeah.
Hey, y'all know what transfiguration is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking, like one talk about something that's like been translated right there.
Yeah.
Give it like a license about Jesus, like that. I'm like, why y'all just talking about the real person?
Right.
Yeah, so I was looking up like the word spirituality just means the art of breathing. Breathing, right? It's the art of breathing.
Yeah.
Then the word church means circle. It's really the zodiac that you're studying. So church is not the actual building. Right?
Yeah. Well, this is the church. It actually comes from ecclesia, which means to call out. So this is the church, and what we're doing is we're just calling out.
And then the word God means to call out.
It means what?
It's good. Does it go from like good to good?
God, yeah, it's a title.
Yeah.
But
It
yeah,
means
we have to
power
go-
though.
Yeah,
Ultimately, it just means power.
Yeah, in its purest form, yeah.
Yeah,
Power,
it means power. But like church
word church
is a
means
call
power.
out. This is the church.
Yeah.
This is the building. This is the temple.
Because that circle you referring to is that the congregation.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you're getting at. This is the congregation. That's the church. That's what we call it
The
out.
inner circle.
That's
The circle.
true religion. And then
Yeah.
Yep.
see like people like put like connotations on words. So
Right.
they try to define them by the connotations too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are not like the real meaning.
This is not the real
Yeah.
definition.
Well, you know
Exactly,
it's called new speak.
Yep.
When you go into it, new speak. It's like, okay, this is a form of newspeak. If I say gay, or they're gay, the word gay means happy, technically.
And then they'll get offended.
They'll get offended on you calling them gay.
Yeah.
But the word gay,
Yep.
gay means happy.
Yep.
That's newspeak. But when we say fuck you gay people, we get penalized or fined or something like that. But the word only means happy. That's newspeak.
At my job, I can't even say.
Make an offender for a word.
Right.
I can't.
But it's a such thing called a gay lord. That's the damn thing that you put the goddamn shit in.
Yeah.
They call it gay lord.
Yeah.
But they're making this world very, very effeminate, and
Make it
they're
homosexual
Yeah.
suitable.
Well, yeah. Well, you know the word homophobe. The word homophobe.
Homophobe means-
phobia means afraid of.
Yeah, afraid of.
And anything. So like I was talking to
phobia.
talking to a female,
phobia.
right? Talking to them stupid ass bitches, and she said, "Well, you're a homophobe." I said, "Okay, what does the word phobia mean?" She was like, "Afraid of." I said, "So if you have arachnophobia, right? What that means you're afraid of spiders, right? You got aerophobia, which means you're afraid of flying. So how the fuck you get homophobia? That means you hate homosexuals.
Dumbass.
That don't make no fucking
It's
sense."
newspeak. It's witchcraft when you go down to it.
God, I got a script.
It's
You
witchcraft.
can beat them with their own shit.
Right, so
We're not homophobe.
I
We
was,
can't.
I was telling this one dude, cause like y'all know how people be saying like the barrel black and he's black. Well, I was like, the word black don't go past this time period.
Right.
So how can you say somebody say that? So like you violating the rules of reading, so you can't read.
Yeah.
Simple comprehension.
Thank
Simple.
you.
Yeah. No, you're 100% right. It's just like when they say we're black. We're not black.
Right.
We're different shades of brown. You know, we're different. We're not black.
Because-
This all black.
Yeah, cause
This is black.
And then hey, I was a black and black, and it's spelled Niger.
Negro.
No,
Niger.
it's a homophone. A homophone is the same pronunciation but different meaning. So Niger, it's a
Somebody get offended for a
it's
word.
like a bird.
Oh.
And it's called nigger, for real.
Negro. Yeah, nigger. Yeah.
For real. So
That's in the
I'm like,
scriptures.
yeah, so I was like,
We just proved that.
So I was like, if you calling yourself black, you calling yourself a nigger.
Exactly. That's it. Exactly. When you go into what is it, Acts 13?
Yeah,
Acts 13 it says Niger, but it's nigger. Yeah.
So he just
say,
cut
yeah.
Mixed dark skin.
Yeah. But the word black really go back to Old High German. That means pale, bright, shining. This is really go back to Old High German.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good information.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 29:21. It says, my bad. 29. Yep. And 21 it says that make an offense. And I'm starting 20. It says, for the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off. That make a man an offender for a word.
So these people are going to be cut off. Man. This people in this society, those that's about wickedness, the Lord's going to cut them off. But it says they make a man an offender for a word, and that's what this society does. Those are grievous, what do you call it? Grievous laws, man.
Yeah.
You know, those are grievous laws. You know.
Etymology.
Yeah, the etymology.
Goes back to
The truth, the words,
etymos,
truth.
which means truth.
Yep.
Yeah,
It goes from Latin, which means literal meaning, and then Greek, which means etymos, which means truth.
Right.
Truth and words.
Yeah, right.
Truth,
Right.
word
Now,
truth.
when do you see women, Latin women,
Also,
walk
it's
around?
like
Right.
so just like this shirt.
Amen.
See? So like this garment, this shirt.
Yeah.
But you can call it a gray shirt, right?
Yeah.
Because but you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like that's a garment. But you can call it whatever else.
That's what the newspeak is. You can say whatever you think it
To their likeness. So it's really to set you up and trip you up. It's the traps.
Yeah.
They set snares. They
I got it
set
right here.
this type of snares. My bad.
It says, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate.
See? So they lay a snare for us that reprove in the gate, that correct in the opening, in the gates. So we correct people, but they so high been on nobody telling them the evil that they doing. So they'll bring in the new speak, so they can catch you up on certain words, so they can prosecute you.
Yeah, just like the word nice means stupid.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yep.
Nice.
And the word nerd means
Nice.
stupid
Yeah.
too.
And then the word woman really means white.
Yep.
White.
Servant. Yep.
Yeah.
Then
Servant.
woman.
Word-
Then woman it goes really
Then the
goes back to
word
servant.
then the word Corvette really means little ship.
I ain't know that. Okay.
That's why
That
they
was-
all.
That's because of the Moors. The ship. So when you see Corvettes and parades,
Yeah.
that's what they symbolize the ships.
Oh,
smart,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. See. Okay.
That's why they have a
I ain't know
whole.
that.
That's why they
Okay.
shit.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, you got a whole community of people that drive around Corvettes. They meet up, they take pictures of their car, they take pictures by their cars and all that shit.
It says, and turn aside the just for a thing of naught.
So they turn aside the just for nothing.
That's why
You know?
the Corvette is famous at like McDonald's car show.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead. You got something else?
That was it. Yeah, that was it on the.
Lawyer, you got something?
Yeah, Lloyd, you had something, right?
I got something.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Bring it up. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, I got it. It's the book of 1 Corinthians, going back to what we were talking about earlier. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 18 and 19, and it reads, "Let no man deceive himself. If any among you seemeth to be wise in this world,
Right.
let him become a fool, that he may be wise.
Right.
For the wisdom of this, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh."
That's right. So the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Bible. With Yahweh Shadal Shah. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why we don't take nothing y'all saying serious, because
Yeah. Do you got the
all
dictionary?
you people, all right, you
I just
draw
like
from the higher learning institutions, all right, and those institutions, they dumb you down.
And the word
That with the word degree comes from what? Degree actually means what does it mean? It means
From the Latin, degradatus means to downgrade.
to downgrade. So this whole time you're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on an education, on a degree, and you're downgrading yourself in society. That's why you have so many millionaires that don't even go to college. All right, because they have broken out of the matrix, so to speak. All right, when it comes to working and stuff, being slaves to the corporation, they break out of that. They become independent entrepreneurs, and they don't have to pay a dime towards anybody in debt. All right, so it just shows you basically, even their higher learning is not really higher learning. You know, and that's part of it. That's the foolishness of the world, man. With all that knowledge and supposedly understanding that they have, they still don't know God. They still don't know right from wrong, and they still struggle. You know,
That's why they got social security numbers.
you gotta come close.
That's what we came to. That's exactly what it was. Transfer ownership. Yep. You got it right.
Back in 1 Corinthians chapter 3,
But that site right there, etymology online, you look up the word that you're going into, type it into there, you will get the definition of those words. Etymology means study. So it's basically the study of words. That's what etymology means. The study of words.
Truth words.
Truth words, study of the truth of words. Ology. I believe ology
Yeah,
is
ology
study.
means study.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yep.
okay.
So you have etymon, which means the truth in the
Yep.
word, so you study of the truth in word.
Yep, that's what etymology is. You got it out there, I'm sorry.
so like because earlier we were talking about, well, pretty much all camp, we've been talking about, the importance of the words of the Heavenly Father, man, his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and how 2/3 take it for granted, But there's going to come a day where it's going to be a famine in the word. This is the book of Amos, chapter 8, and verse 11, and it reads, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord."
Yeah, so sooner or later, the men of the Lord ain't gonna be out on these corners. We've been out here for years, all around the states. Sooner or later, we're not gonna be here. Why we're not gonna be here? Because everything that we said was gonna happen, when it starts to happen, He's gonna leave y'all motherfuckers destroyed. Because we warned y'all. That's what Noah did. Did not Noah prophesy for 100 years to tell you that the rain was gonna come?
That's right.
And no one took heed?
So the door is about to close.
The rain about to come.
Hey, so when you see us, then you know it's something.
Yep.
happening.
Oh, y'all been
You know
out
it's
there.
something.
Y'all been on that corner for 10 years. Y'all been on that corner for 30 years. Oh yeah, we know that y'all been out there for this amount of time. Ain't nothing happened yet.
Somebody got Ezekiel 12?
I got it right here.
Come.
This is Ezekiel. This story.
You got it.
This is Ezekiel chapter 12. And I'm gonna start at 20. I'm gonna start at 22. It says, "Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth?"
Read up a little bit.
This is Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 17. It says, "Moreover, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, eat thy bread with quaking, and drink thy water with trembling and with carefulness."
That means basically fearful. You're not supposed to be in a state of disregard and mirth and all of that.
It says, "And saying to the people of the land, Thus saith the Lord power of the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and the land of Israel, they shall eat their bread with carefulness, and drink their water with astonishment, that her land may be desolate from all that is therein, because of the violence of them that dwell therein. And the cities and our inhabitants shall be laid waste, and the land shall be desolate."
That's what we're telling y'all. These things been happening now. Prophets been coming. Been saying the same thing. Guess what the people doing? Doing the same shit y'all doing now.
"And ye shall know that I am the Lord. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth?"
That's what you niggas say. Because you niggas don't believe. The days is prolonged. Oh, that's not gonna happen right now.
Even
That's
the
gonna
last
happen
days.
later. Yeah, I know we're in the last days, but that's not gonna happen right now. Go ahead.
"Tell them therefore, Thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel."
How is the Lord making that proverb to cease? Because the things that the men of the Lord is saying is actually starting to happen right then and there. A testimony on that is when Elder Ariella from the Dallas camp had made mention he was just speaking the spirit. He said, "This is in Tel Aviv is hit with missiles."
Yep.
And it happened.
And he was just speaking. And it happened 4 days later. So the things that we're saying is going to start happening very, very, very fast.
I keep seeing the two numbers together in correlation. 6 6.
Yeah.
6 6. And when you look it up, it means to transcend. Your knowledge transcended. So in other words, the knowledge, what we're speaking is going to be on another level. So it's speaking of what you're saying.
Yeah.
They're going to start. The words are going to be manifest. It's going to be.
Well, the scripture says life and death is in the power of the tongue. So we're speaking life. We're speaking these things, and that we're speaking prophecy. That means it's going to happen. It's going to happen like that. All right. And they've been happening. All right. Don't get it fucked up. Go ahead.
It says, "But say unto them, the days are at hand,
Right.
and the effect of every vision."
The effect of every vision. All right. That's where we at. You see what's going on with China? See what's going on with China right now on the border and
Taiwan.
Taiwan, whatever the fuck.
Taiwan. Not
Taiwan. You see what's going on over there? It's finna be that World War III. Go ahead, bro. Yep, not here. Go right there. Yep, that's it. Same thing.
That's it.
You know?
It
But
says,
the effect of every vision, the things that the scriptures are speaking about, the prophets have been saying it. All right. So the effect of every vision. We in a time of World War III. We're in a small scale of martial law, because when they send out the National Guards into the cities, that's a small scale of martial law. Martial law is to hear damn. When martial law hits, it means something of anarchy or chaoticness to come and bring in back order, to bring order back in. Because martial means what? War. Okay.
Warlike.
Warlike. Martial means warlike. So when you're in a time of warlike situations, they got to bring in the troops. On a small scale, the National Guard, they're here to do what? They're here to protect you from national disasters or natural disasters or certain scrimmages that happen in these counties and cities and things. So they brought the National Guard, or speaking about the National Guard in Milwaukee, because of all the violence and shit. Okay? So that's like a small scale of martial law. Okay? Because it's warlike that's going on in the situation. They got to come in, do something about it. But not even just that. We have the famine. We have the MOB, which is the mark of the beast in Revelation 13th chapter. Okay? Which is the RFID chip. Alright? We're in the time of that. We're in the time of the famine. See? We're in the time of what else?
Collapse of the economy.
Economic collapse.
World War III again, like
We're in times of a lot of different things that the scriptures are speaking about before the Lord's come.
wars and rumors of wars.
Effective every vision. The scripture speaks about the uprising of the people. It was a big thing that they had. They did now they call it a little different. But remember, 8 years ago, it was the 99% against the 1%.
Yeah.
They don't say that no
Like
more.
Wall Street.
They stopped saying that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But that's still happening. With these different fashions, these different groups coming up to go against the government, to go against the powers that be.
Antifa.
Black Lives Matter.
The Proud Boys.
Yeah, these different things is popping up.
The different countries that had civil wars, like Greece, Cyprus, they're still, or
Cyprus,
Fiji,
yep.
they still have, they're still in disorder.
Yep.
Over there.
They stopped speaking about it. But Cyprus is out of whack.
Yeah. They government failed.
It's true. Let's talk about the part of the toes. Let's talk. Let's speak about the toes. Someone's gonna be weak and someone's gonna be strong. That's Daniel.
Oh.
So the effect of every vision, these things is happening.
Yep.
Just because you don't see it, that don't mean it ain't happening.
You have not just Britain, you have other countries still trying to succeed from the EU.
Yep.
So, because after Britain, now Germany wants to leave because Germany's holding everybody up.
That's what's going to happen. Germany is going to get out of it.
It says,
That's prophetic.
It says, for there shall be no more any vain vision nor flattering divination within the house of Israel.
Yeah.
So we ain't did that 30, 40 years. Y'all thinking y'all going to stay here down the line? You going to build wealth and all that shit? That's a vain vision. Because the Lord eyes is upon the sinful kingdom to destroy it off the face of the earth. Where the hell you think you gonna be at? Talking about some buying a plot of land and all that other shit. Your ass gonna be taken up in the smoke. You gonna smoke.
It says, for I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord.
Yep. So the Lord has said the word, and He's gonna perform it.
That's right.
Okay, and that's one thing you can't take from the Lord. If He said something, He meant it.
That's right.
All right. If He said America's gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, it's gonna be destroyed. You best believe it's gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear fire.
Right.
All right.
It says, again, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come.
Yep. And that's the mindset of our people.
Top out.
They think that it ain't gonna take place in their time. But it's the height of wickedness.
Yeah.
Our people is at the height of wickedness, man. So that is how they say it is ripe. It's ripe for the picking.
Yeah. It's harvest.
The judgment is ripe for the harvest.
Yep.
Right. You know.
It says, the vision that he said is for many days to come, and he prophesied of the times that are afar off.
Yeah, and the scriptures say, it says, woe unto them that say, the Lord delayeth my coming.
Yep.
It's something in your spirit that clicks, and you believe, and automatically think the Lord ain't about to do anything. You know.
It says, therefore saith unto them, thus saith the Lord power, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore. But the word which I have spoken.
Yeah, because the Lord is speeding up the time for the elect's sake.
That's right.
So it's like when the prophets say this is going to happen, a week later it'll happen. He's speeding it up. He's speeding it up, and he's doing that because you got new brothers and sisters that's coming in. That when brothers are saying these things, prophets are saying it, they're happening. So that's gonna build up their faith to the up-team power to seal the elect. So we get the fuck up out of here, man. That's
right.
He's speeding the time up.
And Esau, because he set the balance for Esau, and he's speeding it up to the end of your end of this age.
He wasn't reading from Ezekiel. No, he wasn't.
That's it.
It says, "But the word which I have spoken shall be done," saith the Lord power.
See, everything the Lord said is gonna said in the scriptures is gonna come to pass, man.
Right.
You better believe it. Everything is fulfilled. All right. In the time of the ancient Roman Empire, when Yahushua came about, he said, "I didn't come to destroy; I came to fulfill." So we're here to fulfill what the Lord has said through prophecy.
Ezekiel 12.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Get before they spring forth, I tell you what. Isaiah 49:6, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody get it. Before they sprang forth, I tell you of it. Then get Amos 3:7.
He said 49:6.
Yeah, I think it's 49:6.
Says, he said it is a light thing without
42:9.
42?
Yep,
Okay.
I got it. This is Isaiah 42:9. It's like it says Isaiah 42:9. It says, "Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare.
Yep.
Before they spring forth, I tell you of them."
Right, so before these things happen, the Lord makes the prophets tell you of them. Read that again.
Yep. It says, "Behold, the former things are come to pass."
Right, the former prophecies. We had a falling away. We had to go into certain slavery. You know, Babylon Empire that came and left. The Roman Empire that came and left. The Greek Empire that came and left. The Syrian Empire that came and left. The former things I tell you. All right.
It says, "Behold, the former things are come to pass,
Right.
and new things do I declare."
New things do I declare. So there's going to be new things that's going to have to happen in the latter days, of course, according to prophecy. New things do I declare. The mark of the beast wasn't a big thing back in the ancient world because this is the new thing that had to be declared today. Okay?
It says, "Before they spring forth."
Thermonuclear missiles was spoken of in the Old Testament, but it had to come out in fashion of today.
You know what's crazy? Because the Lord he's very like certain prophecies.
Yeah.
Will be for certain time, but it'll be for latter times too.
Well,
so
well,
say certain key things.
Get Shamar, get 2nd Ezra 4 and 34. Going off of what you just said.
It says, "Before they spring forth, I tell you of them."
So that's why you got the prophets to say before.
Right.
It's that simple. It ain't about nobody floating on air and super perfect. You get it? You got it.
This book of 2nd Ezra is chapter 4, verse 34, and it reads, "And he answered me, saying, Do not thou hasten above the most highest, for thy haste is in vain to be above him, for thou hast much exceeded."
Keep going.
He says, "Do not the souls also of the righteous ask question of these things in their chambers, saying, How long shall I hope on this fashion? When cometh the fruit of the floor of our reward?"
And so basically the elect is always asking when is that reward coming?
Yeah.
Always looking forward to that reward.
It says, "And unto these things Uriel, the archangel, gave them answer, and said, Even when the number of seeds is filled in you, for he hath weighed the world in the balance.
That's perfect.
By measure have he measured the times.
See, by measure has he measured the times. Go ahead.
And by number have he numbered the times."
So the Lord has a certain number. You're going to get to this measure. You're going to do this. It's going to be that. Go Ezra's 9th chapter. 2nd Ezra 9th chapter. Somebody, all right, get
9
it.
and 1.
Yep. Go ahead. Keep going.
It says, "And he doeth not move,
Uh-huh.
nor stir
He
them."
don't move or stir. Go ahead.
until the said measure be fulfilled.
See, until the said measure be fulfilled. So the Lord's going to have these things happen in the time he wants them to happen. That's why new things do I declare. It has to be something that happened for that to prophecy to happen, to trigger it. You see? Now when you go into Matthew, somebody get Matthew the second chapter. This is what happened when Yahushua got on the scene. He came. Herod did what? We're gonna look for that star. We're gonna kill Yahushua. The spirit was on his mother and his father. Gabriel, the angel, go flee over here. So boom, what that started a domino effect of prophecy to happen. Because as it is written, then this is fulfilled. Then this is fulfilled. Okay. So just like now, the prophets have to rise up to declare the end, and within the end, there's set measures to happen throughout the time of prophecy. We're at the end of all of that now. Okay? We fell away. We're in Babylon now. Ezekiel 37. You see? Now, the breath of life has entered into the middle of the Lord. So what they return is what? The prophecies will start to trickle down to the same set measure until these things be fulfilled. We're waiting on different things and events to happen in our life as far as prophecy, so it can be the end. Read that again. Read verse 37.
It said, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse 37, right? By measure have he measured the times.
By measure has he measured the times.
And by number have he numbered the times.
Just like Esau's time is numbered. Go ahead.
And he doeth not move nor stir them.
So I asked y'all this question on the test. What is one of the last major prophecies? What is the last two major prophecies before the nuclear missiles hit? The missiles has to be World War III and the mark of the beast that happened before the Lord's return. Until the same set measure be fulfilled. So World War III has to happen before Yahushua's return. The mark of the beast has to be mandatory before Yahushua's return. So that is until the same set measure be fulfilled. So the Lord has things happen so they can be fulfilled.
Prophecy triggers itself.
That's it.
Just like dominoes, man. One has to fall to get the other one.
That's it.
Across the street, so he can cross the street.
That's it. You know, fuck them. Fuck them. Go ahead.
Yep. You want that 2nd Ezra?
Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra 9:1. He said, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently.
See, we're measuring these things. We got a ruler. Alright? We got a ruler. And we're measuring. And when we see this happen, okay, put a little slack off that. That prophecy is happening. Go ahead.
When you look at the word time is a sequence of events.
Exactly.
In order.
Yep.
That's all time is.
And when thou seest part of the signs pass.
So when we begin to see these different prophecies come to pass, we move a little bit more slack on it. We know we get a little bit more closer. Yeah, to the new world order. The Lord's new world order. We're getting a little more closer. Go ahead.
Which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand. That is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Exactly. So we begin to know and see through prophecy. See, that's why it's important to understand what prophecy is, man. You gotta know what prophecy means, man. Pro means before, receive means to say. To say before. So you got men on earth that's saying events is gonna happen before they actually happen, according to the Bible. Check this out.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes,
right,
and uproars,
right,
of the people in the world.
Uproars of the people. We can go on that. We just spoke about that. Black Lives Matter is an uproar of the people of the world. The 99.1% is an uprising of the people of the world. Hell, no masks. The no mask dilemma thing. That's an uproar of the people of the world because they're coming up against this current society. Those are indications of this place is going down. It always happens. Why do you think there was so much rebellion in the Roman Empire? Because it was uproars of the people. Go ahead.
Then shalt thou well understand
Uh-huh.
that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee.
See? These things that came before. These things were spoken of before, but they had to play out in its time.
Yep.
That's why the scripture says, measure out of time diligently.
Who's speaking on that?
You gotta fucking watch. Somebody give me this about watching. You got something?
Uh,
Go ahead, Op.
Even from the beginning.
Kyle. Yeah. Just to line back up the point, you know, Most High declared things from the beginning. This is Isaiah 46 and 9. The point is verse 10, but it says, remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am the Most High, and there is none like me.
Right?
Verse 10.
Woo.
It says, declaring the end from the beginning.
That's right.
And from ancient times the things that are not yet done,
Woo.
saying, my counsel shall stand.
See? Declaring the end from the beginning. It was already declared from the beginning. It just had to play out. So you know, the Lord said, hey, my counsel won't stand. Just because your ass ain't patient, that's why this is called long suffering. You're impatient, but these things is going to happen.
Said one time that lost patience.
Yep. It ain't going to happen. Ain't no way around it. You got it in my bad spot.
It's sort of like on the job. Say you're working at a factory, you got the assembly line. You can see the end result, the end product, but they got to go through that sequence of events, like a chain reaction, a chain of events to get to that point. But it says, I'm gonna read it again. Isaiah 46 and 10. It says, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
See, the Lord's gonna do all his pleasure, which is what? Prophecy. That means it has to be a famine. The mark of the beast has to come to pass. There has to be tornadoes. The elect has to wake up. There has to be a famine. Lovers of themselves. Everything is gonna have to play out, right? According to the Bible, man.
He can't deny his word.
Yeah.
He said it, so he got to do it. You know, otherwise it would make him a liar. It said it's impossible for the Most High to lie.
Exactly.
Then the word that gets everybody scared. Hell.
Yeah.
The word hell really means it was a extra chamber.
Right.
And they didn't. They used to treat it real bad back then, though. Like hang on, torture them.
Yep.
But it's the same concept.
What the Lord is going the Lord's word is going to
That's what hell really means. When you can't pay your debt, you go to jail.
Right.
Hey, well, shit. This is hell.
This is
Yeah.
hell on earth. What do you say? Heaven on earth.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah.
on earth.
This is a debt from us not keeping the laws.
That's the hell. Then we in the hell. Yep, you got it.
This is Amos 3 and 7.
Uh-huh.
It says, surely the Lord power will do nothing,
Uh-huh.
but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants the prophets.
So there has to be prophets that reveal the secrets of the Bible. Remember, in Daniel, he said, shut up the book until the end. Somebody get that. Shut up the book until the end. Daniel 12. Keep on with Ezekiel. I'm sorry.
No, I said you started.
Oh,
Because you
it's like,
good.
go back to Ezekiel, right, Rob? Concerning, yeah. There's some more on that Ezekiel 12.
Oh no, that was it. That was the last chapter.
Does the last of the verse?
I read it from 20 to the end of the chapter.
Yeah, I read. That's
read
what I'm
over
running
that.
back.
This is back in Ezekiel chapter 12 and verse 27. It says, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say the vision that he seeth is for many days to come.
Right.
And he prophesied of the times that are far off.
Right.
Therefore saying to them, thus saith the Lord power, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more.
Yep.
But the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord.
Okay, all right.
Because Jake is in that mindset. I can see that gonna happen in my lifetime. My grandma said that too. And guess what? She see all this stuff going on. She's basically like, she said to me, I told you this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, so I told you that was gonna happen. I was talking about this a long time ago. I don't remember.
Go ahead, Al. Yep.
That was it.
No. Daniel 12. Speak, damn, I forgot where I was quoting.
Shut up the book.
Shut up the book. Yeah.
12 or 13.
You gotta put some markers in that.
Yeah, I said it's crispy clean.
You gotta put some markers in that.
See y'all later, man.
All right, brother.
Hey, y'all be out there.
Hey, sir. So long. Yep, we here next week, bro. All right.
That's Daniel chapter 4.
Yeah, he been coming out since we
Okay,
started.
Oh yeah, I think he was one of the first.
Yeah, he one of the first brothers who came out. He listened. He says
He always comes with some information too that shows
Yeah, he
you
never
stuff.
saw none of that.
He been coming out every year.
No, he never was.
No, he been coming out.
He got it offended a few times, but he still remained like
Yeah, he good. He good. Yeah, listen. Hey, remember he had no God.
Yeah.
He believe it, but you know he just got a little shit in his head. But he come out, he give respect. So you know, Lord willing, Lord bless him.
Bless him.
Yeah.
This book of,
You got that? Go with some piece of first.
this book of
talking about how the word of the Lord is, the prophecies are going to come to pass, and you know it's undeniable. It's going to happen. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55 and verse 10, and it reads, "For as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth in bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it."
Hey, when rain drop, when rain drop, where that motherfucker going? It's going to where it's supposed to go. So when the Lord, when Yahweh Shemashah speak these words, or has these words written down, and we speak these words, they gonna come down. Ain't no way around it.
It says
When rain fall, rain gonna motherfucking fall. Where they gonna go? Stop
Can't
it
stop
over there?
it. Right.
Nigga, you can't
Yo,
stop rain
stop
from
it.
falling.
Go back up.
Right, he's gonna stop to go back up. No, nigga, this ain't the Matrix. It's just gonna come down. It's just like the word of Yahweh Shemashah.
Right.
This place gonna get destroyed, so that's gonna rain down.
It says
And it pleases
righteousness.
the Lord to do so.
The scriptures talk about righteousness. It refers to righteousness coming from the heaven or raining down. So that's it's part of the Lord's righteousness. His words coming to pass is part of His righteousness.
What was that? The scripture said that the end was foretold in the beginning. So hey, it already ended. Ain't no running back.
Raindrops been falling for a minute.
Right. Prophecy's been falling. You got it, Ira. Or Shamar.
He got it.
Go ahead,
this book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 4, it reads, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book even to the time of the end." Many
Shut up the book even until the time of the end. See? So it was a certain period of time where that book was closed. There was no understanding, there was no knowledge about it, there was no revealing, there were no prophecies about it. You couldn't get it.
Yeah.
The world was believing in Christianity and in white baby Jesus. Okay? It was believing the Lord loves everybody and all that shit. You know? It was a no understanding about the Bible. But we're at the end of this thing. Alright?
It says, "Many shall run to and fro,
Right?
and knowledge shall be increased."
See? And that's going to happen at the end, which we're at. Knowledge shall be increased. You can go on Google and type in anything you find information about. You can go do some research about anything, you're going to get that understanding through proper research, though. You know? But knowledge shall increase. Everybody knows a little bit about something. This is the age of the quote-unquote woke era. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason why you should know what the fuck going on right now. It really ain't. Knowledge shall increase.
You got the www, World Wide Web.
That's it. And that's on the left-hand side, too. Because Esau is getting more motherfucking devious with his goddamn left-hand side energy witchcraft, man. You see? So, knowledge shall increase. Go ahead,
This is Psalms 19 and 1. It says, "The heaven declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament show his handiwork. Day to day of the speech, night unto night show of knowledge." So it don't matter what time it is, you're gonna get that knowledge, man, whether it's the morning time, the evening, or the noon.
Knowledge shall increase.
Shall increase, man. It's information age we live in.
Yep. And ultimately, it's the wisdom of Yahweh Shemashah in His word. That's that knowledge that's going to be going out the landlines, man. You know, that brings in a multitude, that brings in the Gentiles, the scattered abroad, all of that.
Because back then, the prophets used to travel. know what I'm saying, and bring out the word. Now the Lord gave us an outline.
Because we can't travel every fucking
Hell
city and
no.
state in America.
Hell no.
We gotta
The
be
Lord
in
doing the
sync.
heavy lift.
Man, this is easy work now.
It's easy now.
We just, hey, shalom, hey, I was fucking thumb,
Yep.
and put the message out.
And then this is the reason why the elect is scattered abroad, because they getting the knowledge from different parts of the world.
Yep.
It's the main vehicle for the Lord to fulfill the word He said, which shall go to the uttermost parts of the earth.
This is Revelation chapter 5, verse 1. It says, "And I saw on the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written, and on the backside sealed with 7 seals. And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, Who is worthy to open the book, and to loose the seals thereof? And no man in heaven, nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book, neither to look thereon."
It says in heaven or in the earth, man.
Under the earth.
A lot of Christians use that scripture right there to say that that's why they don't understand
Revelation.
the book of Revelation.
That's why y'all don't understand.
Right. It says, "And I wept much because no man was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to look thereon. And one of the elders said unto me, Weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof."
You know what that means? That's a really epic proportion. That, you know, the earth is in really gross darkness, and without that truth, this world is lost. You know, when Yahweh Shai got it, all right. Not only did Yahweh Shai, He opened it up for those that the Lord chose out of the world. So that hope is finally here, and it's alive and well. You know. 2 Ezra 8:51. Anybody else have anything else? No.
I got it.
Okay.
In 2 Ezra 6:28, it says, "As for faith, it shall flourish. Correction shall be overcome. And the truth, which hath been so long without proof, shall be declared."
And it's being declared now. Right. Because we only going up from here. The just shall live by faith.
Literally.
That's right. All right. The just shall live by faith.
Yeah, literally.
And the wicked, they're not. Of course, they're not living by faith. They're going to be destroyed because of their unbelief. So we're really, literally going up from here, man.
That's right.
We're going to increase in faith because the Lord is going to make sure on His word, and with that, that's going to increase our faith even more. It said, wouldn't the judgments of the Lord come to pass? I think His men become more bolder or something like that. I forget exactly what precept that is. But when the judgments of the Lord come, we're going to wax bolder and bolder. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. What y'all got?
You still have some on that? Come on. You still have some on that?
No, that was
It's 2 Ezra chapter 8, verse 51. It says, "But understand thou for
Go to
thyself."
L50.
Verse 50. It says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time."
Wait, break that down.
2 Ezra 8:50 says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world." So you have miseries, meaning bad times, sad times. It's gonna be absolutely devastating, man.
Yep.
You know, there's gonna be devastating times coming to the world. It says, because they have walked in great pride, and that's what we've been breaking down the whole time we've been up here prophesying, man. The world is in pride because they care not for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh. They don't care about keeping the laws and commandments. You know,
No, I got it. No, I'm talking about the precept.
It says, "But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory such as be like thee."
All right, and that's the elect. We're seeking out the glory of the same glory. All right, and that's what the scriptures tell us. It also saying, "Don't worry about how the wicked gonna perish." We don't give a damn about you people. It says, be more. Think upon the righteous that's gonna be saved.
It says, "For unto you is paradise open. The tree of life is planted. The time to come is prepared. Plenteousness is made ready. a city is builded and rest is allowed.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yea, perfect.
That kingdom. And that's why the Lord is hastening fast. That's why this world is hastening fast to pass away.
Right.
Because that kingdom is approaching faster and faster and faster.
Right.
You know? You got
It says, yea, perfect goodness
Pull over, see what this is about, baby.
and wisdom.
That's bad.
I was gonna make a comment earlier when he said, I mean, that means there's still work to be done.
That's it. That's it.
There's
That's
still
it.
work to
It's-
be done.
Hey, look. Hey, man. Hey, look. Your brother gonna. Hey, this thing is finna get to the umpteenth power, man.
And see, that's why
It's
everybody
finna-
that's coming against us,
It's
like-
finna get big, man.
oh,
You got, baby. Acts.
yeah.
Acts. This thing is finna get big. You better believe it.
Yeah, it's gonna go off the hinges.
You better believe this thing's finna get big. Go ahead, keep reading. Keep teaching.
Yeah, well, I got Wisdom of
Go ahead,
Solomon
go
12 and
ahead, go
17.
ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 17. It says, for when men will not believe that thou art full of power,
Right?
thou shewest thy strength, and among them that know it,
Right?
thou makest their boldness manifest.
There we that's the
So we're gonna wax more bold, man.
Yeah. Yeah, with each prophecy that comes to pass.
We're Israelites. We're speaking out of the Bible, basically on things to come upon this earth, which a lot of things that the Bible is saying is happening now. So when we forewarning our people to turn back to the Lord, because our nationality in the Bible, we don't listen to the white man. We don't go to his schools. We don't allow them to tell us who we are. The knowledge, the truth, and knowledge is in the scriptures, and we are the Israelites. We're not African American. All right, and we got 11 other brothers from the Puerto Ricans all the way down to the Mexicans. You know, so we are one family, so to speak, and we come in to let our people know who the Lord is, what's His name, the Father name, Yahweh, and His Son name is Yahweh Shai, so they can cover themselves and to get that be exempt from judgment that's coming upon this earth. And it's all filtered through the scriptures. Everything that we're talking about, we filter it through the scriptures. No, we don't deal with religion. Nope. And we're lost people. You see, if everybody know that we're lost people. But the signs, the truth was always in the Bible, and so the Spirit woke us up to that understanding. Go.
How did we get over here to America? Where is that written at?
Deuteronomy.
Get the scripture. Get the sign. See, the Bible is a history. So how did we get over here on cargo slave ships, correct? That's written in the Bible. Because we are the Lord's chosen people. And if we was going off on the law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible, it was a curse that the Lord put on us. Why does the man leave the household?
Why did the man leave the household?
It's a known thing that a black man leaves his household, or right?
Yes.
That's a curse that's out the Bible. Because we are the Lord's chosen people. This is what we're speaking about. And we are in a time of the restoration or the restoring of our people and nation. Why is the world getting so destroyed how it is now today? Why is everybody evil now today? Why is all these murders and these killings happening now today? Why is all the scrimmages in the other countries of World War III and all that? It's because of the Bible. That's why we're here. Because the Lord is going to destroy this place. It's how wicked this place is. And don't forget, the white man is not our friend. He's the enemy. And that's according to the Bible.
Yep, because the scripture says never trust thine enemy. That's
I
why.
totally
Yep.
agree with that.
Get Deuteronomy 28:68.
So do y'all have like any
I got it.
campus or anything? Kids, I want to bring me and my kids to come.
Well, we here every Saturday, okay, but you can type in Gmsfortress 5. So Gmsfortress BA
On YouTube.
on YouTube. And we got a lot of different channels. We got a lot of different brothers in different states.
All over the world.
Oh, yeah, but go ahead.
This
I'm
is,
gonna show you this real quick. Deuteronomy 28:68.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. It says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So now, you know what?
15.
Start from 15 real quick. Get to the beginning of it, and then show her this.
This
And
is
then somebody
Deuteronomy.
get Joel the 3rd chapter.
This is Deuteronomy 28:15. It says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day.
So people believe that it's just 10 commandments. in the scriptures, when you go into it, it's really 613 commandments of the Bible. It's not 10. 10 was just the overall understanding of how you should treat your brother, your neighbor.
The most common law.
Right. But overall, it's 613. Okay? Go ahead.
It says to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day.
Right.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
All these curses shall come upon you and take you, right? Overtake you. Go ahead. Let's read some of from the beginning.
All right, this is Deuteronomy 28 and 37.
No. Keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Verse 16. Verse 16. It says, "Cursed shalt thou be in the city, then cursed shalt thou be in the field."
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. Are we not cursed in every city that we're in? Are we not pushed over to the ghettos? When you find out, when you go into the details of it, they put us in what is called sacrifice houses, where it's nothing but the hood, the ghetto, poverty, poison. You know, the roaches came from goddamn Germany. They put it in the projects. They give us diseases, lead poisoning,
bronchitis,
all that. We're cursed in these different cities. The black man, black woman, we're at the lowest. Beginning with the man, we're killed. We're destroyed. We're killed by the police. And what do they say? First fired, last hired, first fired. We can never make it. That's us in these cities. Curse shall not be in the city. But let's go to a prominent, known curse that we can relate to. Go ahead. 68.
Okay.
And then somebody gets you.
I got you.
I know him, so I can jump.
I got you.
You won't. But Deuteronomy 28:68, it says, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships."
Now, if you know anything about the Bible, he's speaking about the children of Israel. He said, "He shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships." Now, the story is that the Israelites left walking out of Egypt with Pharaoh. They crossed the Red Sea. Well, when you go into the landmark, where Egypt at? Egypt
right here. Use this one.
Egypt.
Use this one.
Flip it around.
This one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's better.
Well, flip it on the big side so you can see the whole world. Because, it's Egypt
I know,
again.
we got the whole world in our hands.
So, it says, "Cursed shall I be." Read that again. Read it loud.
It says Deuteronomy 28:68.
Right.
"And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships."
So the Lord gonna bring us to Egypt again with ships. The Israelites walked through the Red Sea at that time. It's a famous story, right? The Lord gonna bring us into Egypt again with ships. Go ahead.
"By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Go ahead.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies."
Sold unto your enemies for what?
"For bondmen and bondwomen."
This is on the auction block.
Slave men, slave women.
Slave man, slave woman. This is a prophecy out the Bible that happened to our people. We're gonna, and don't forget, it said enemies. These so-called white people, all right, when they go into the history of the Bible, they go back to Edom, which is Esau and Jacob. Esau is the so-called white man. That's our enemy. They put us into slavery, but it was prophesied that it was going to happen. This is what we're in now today. Go ahead.
It says, "And no man shall buy you," meaning redeem.
Could you tell us the site again?
YouTube, Gmsfortress space BA. Gmsfortress space BA. That's where we at. But we here every Saturday. Yep, we here every Saturday.
I appreciate it.
From 2:30 to 7.
Drop the kids off, but I would definitely call y'all on YouTube.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
Yep.
you so much.
All right, no problem.
All right. Yep,
All right.
no problem. That's it. It's all good.
The young Jay got out the car.
No, it's the one. It's the young one who has an issue with it because she heard about it. She just said, "Oh yeah, they're Israelites." She already knows. She probably got cut by her brother or something like that. That's why she came and pulled her away. That's all. She already knew what it was about. But that's cool. It don't matter. But it's cool.
It don't matter.
But see, these women, they gonna get judged if they don't come into this room. Alright, maybe they got it.
Until she came out with that stink ass face on.
The mama was willing to listen, but the daughter, she had the issue. She had the problem.
Deuteronomy 28:56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not
She
adventure.
came with fierce like she wanted to do something.
Yeah, that's why I love.
That's the young woman that got all that pride on.
She came with fierce like she wanted to do something. Try it. Go ahead.
The tender. The tender and
His feet.
His feet on their ass.
Go ahead.
God bless you.
Temper.
The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness.
Yeah, she came out proud. You know, no delicate. The mother was to listen. The mother didn't know nothing about it. But she knew about it. He was in the spirit. That's what she said.
Get YouTube together.
No rush. We ain't going nowhere, bitch. Y'all finna go home and do nothing.
Go to McDonald's and get some
Yeah,
ice
you
cream.
finna go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac. I don't even know if they still do Big Mac. I ain't
Watch
been
The
to McDonald's.
Bachelorette.
Have it your way.
It says which would not adventure set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness.
No humility.
Her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter.
Yep.
So
You can tell she got like 3 kids, 4 baby daddies and shit. Yeah.
She got thermonuclear taste buds.
Yeah. She got like 3 kids.
All
6
types
baby
of
daddies.
all types of spermatozoids, DNA in them.
Yeah. So she had an issue. You can tell in their spirit. Right now, man, the Lord give us the increase to understand the discerning of spirits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
can tell it right
You can see
off.
it. The Lord give us straight discerning of spirit.
Because she wants somebody to cater. Them type of women want people to cater to them. They want them.
But see, the mother that's been through some shit.
Yeah.
And she's
She
coming
know
to
that
understand,
shit,
like,
yeah.
I need a man. See? These young bitches, they out of there. But, go, okay. But see, we willingly tell you, hey, look, this is what it is.
Right.
We ain't got no malice. Look, this is what it is. Now, if you believe it, or if you don't, that's a whole up to you. How about Shemal Shah to plant that seed?
That's right.
We believe.
Yeah, we ain't gonna chase your ass.
We believe. No, sister, stay in. Listen to the scripture. One more scripture. One more scripture. One more scripture, sister. One more scripture.
Whether you will for them, man.
You coming back there? That's how the Hey, brother. Hey.
Hey, go get him, Mom.
Hey, come on. Come on, man. Tell me the truth, man.
Come on, brother. Come listen, brother.
Go get him,
Come
Mom.
on,
Hold
Craig.
down.
Come on.
Give him the flyer.
Hey, sister.
Remember Sakari was outside the
Fuck outta here, man.
the strip club?
Hey, we know the truth, man. We are witnesses, man. We witness things. We've been through things. We know that this is real. We ain't convincing the motherfuckers, man. We coming to get the elect. All right? We only here for the elect. Those that's gonna listen to the spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shah. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Hope not to prejudge him. Hopefully not. But if we all saying her spirit was wrong and she was Satan to come and get up out the wayside.
That's just precept. That's the precept of whenever the word is planted, then comes Satan.
That's it. That's it.
Hey, the scriptures say that my sheep hear my voice. I think we brought it out.
Yeah.
That's it. So if my sheep hear my it ain't our voice. It's Yahweh Shemal Shah's voice. So if his sheep hear his voice, they're gonna gravitate. That's it. So who are we to try to beat a motherfucker up to get the word? No, we're not.
And two.
Yeah, or the nigga that got his head blown off.
And two, to add to your point, the scripture say no man can come to the Father unless the Most High draw him to himself. So unless they drawn in to the spirit of the Most High, the scriptures, which is that spiritual bait, to catch the fish, then they ain't gonna get it.
That's it. And we're not the authors of anybody getting. We want the authors of us getting.
Right.
Shit. I had a whole different mindset before I found out the truth.
Right.
Shit. I had a whole plan.
Tell me about it.
I had a whole goddamn plan before you came into this.
Trying to plan the
Bro,
whole thing.
I did. That's what I did. I had my whole life planned out.
Yeah, me too.
Lord. Curve my ass. Go ahead, T.
Right.
He said go play. He said go play basketball in college. You download that bullshit in my head and we go fuck my life up.
We don't plan this, man.
Hell no.
Be out by Chanel shot.
Yeah, I literally had the college everything.
Real yourself.
Yeah, no, this is
This
better.
is a better occupation.
I would have probably been a beta male playing all the woman bills,
Hell yeah, you
and then
would've
eventually
been a
she
beta
would have left me, and then I would have committed suicide. Look at that.
Hell yeah, you would have been a beta male.
Hey, he would have been one of those dudes in the end days. He was gonna be his time to purge.
Alright, enough of that.
Yeah,
The Lord saved me. He saved all of us.
say all of us, right?
That's right. What were you talking about in the car? You started just saying that. The Lord saved us out of.
Oh yeah, come on, for sure, yeah.
That's how you gotta look at it. That's how you gotta really look at it.
Precept, any precepts we gonna close out? Go ahead.
You got one more?
Got one?
Gad being Gad.
Yep. Go ahead. That last sacrifice. That last offering.
I got it. Pastor.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse. This is 6 verse 17. It says, "But he that is joined unto the Lord is one spirit. Flee fornication. Every sin that a man doeth is without the body. But he that committeth fornication sinneth against his own body."
Hey,
What?
a lot of you Israelites are in danger of that.
Spiritual
Because
fornication.
because you call on another name, which that name brings another whole vibration. You can't say Jesus, Christus, or Christ, and then expect for Yahweh Shai to hear your call.
Yeah.
He don't hear you.
It says, "What? Know ye not that
Carl,
your-"
you know that too.
Yeah.
It says, "What? Know ye not that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit, which is in you, which ye have of the Most High, and ye are not your own?" So going back to how the Lord took us out of the world, He took us out of the world and gave us the Holy Spirit. So we're not our own to go do what we want to do. You know, the Lord took us out of the world to do a specific job. And it says, "For ye are bought with a price. Therefore glorify the Most High in your body and in your spirit, which are the Most High's." And that's what we do. Glorify the Most High in our bodies and our spirits, man. Because that's what we were called to do. That's the price that we have to pay for being brought out of the world.
Well, He appointed us unto the sufferings like Yahweh Shai was going, the affliction, so that we can be made righteous.
That's right.
Because how should the name of the Lord be polluted? It's talking about you Israelites.
Yep. Right. That was it.
It's the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 15. It reads, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him."
That's why y'all gonna get destroyed, man. Because y'all love the world more than Yahweh Shema Shai. We're talking about you so-called Latinos, Negroes, and Native Americans, man. 2/3.
Yes.
Right?
Loving that world got a lot to do with these people.
Exactly.
Loving these people.
Loving the fashion of the world.
Fashion of this world, the way that these people go about things, your family. You know that these motherfuckers ain't no good for you. You know your family ain't shit. You still putting your spirit involved with these wicked ass foul spirits and shit. Love not the world, man, because these people are the world.
It's gonna pass away.
And you know what's gonna happen? A big thing that's gonna be an issue is your family.
Yep.
This is gonna be a big issue in these last days. Is your
They just put out
motherfucking
that
family.
order, tell anybody that's like a black pastor.
Yep. Yep.
Or if you don't have a vaccine.
Basically, betrayal.
Yeah.
Fucking betrayal, man. Your fucking family, man. You know?
John 6:10, the Lord said that. The Lord said He came to bring division.
Yep. That's it. We gotta understand this.
Households for the destroyed. Families.
Yeah, he really dividing people. So because when judgment comes, I don't want to be nowhere. No offense to my family. Fuck y'all. But I don't want to be I was about to say that anyway. I don't want to be nowhere near you niggas. I'm sorry. Cause you niggas, y'all lining yourself, y'all in the Lord's trajectory.
Yeah.
It's the trajectory of judgment.
It's microscope.
I don't want to be 2 feet around you.
Cause I'll be damned if I get caught in the crossfire.
I got a quick hit real quick. Matthew 10:36. It says, and a man's foes shall be those of their own household.
See, so your enemy is your enemy. Your foe is an enemy. Your family.
You know, like in the world.
Him over there. Him. Over there. Him downstairs. Him downstairs.
Your wife is over there.
Him downstairs.
And you know, like when you first come into the truth, people that you were close with, like family, friends, wives, whatever, they don't know you anymore. You know what I mean? They actually say that too. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know you anymore. That's not the guy I remember. You know what I mean? But they don't. God is right. But they don't understand the process of coming out of the world. The Lord bringing us out of the world. I got this here. It's the book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 1. Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of Yahweh.
Yeah, so it's an honor. It's an honor, if, but to the world, this is dishonor. We detest them. But in the eyes of God, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh, that your opinion don't mean scratch. It don't mean nothing. Because at the end of the day, he the boss man. Yahweh B'Shem Shai, man. He get the last word. So if you on the fence about your family accepting your new life or your new standard, your way of living, then you had a serious problem. Because the Lord gonna make you choose. He gonna make you choose Him, or you can choose the devil. You can choose this world.
Pick a side.
And a lot.
So you can get with that.
Yeah, and a lot of
you can get with this, and you can get with that.
Engine number 9.
And the Lord said that if you deny me in front of the world, I shall deny you in front of my Father.
That's
right.
Yep.
So you don't want that.
Exactly.
Back in 1 John 3 and 1, finishing it off, it says, therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew Him not. Right.
Yeah.
That's why they don't recognize us no more, man. We come in a whole new spirit, man.
God wants to do, man. That's exactly what they do on the trees and shit. That's cool.
You hear that from a nigga every day. Go ahead, no, go. Bring it up. Shit. What we got?
I'm trying to find it.
Bring it up.
Let's talk about family. This is Matthew 12:46, and it reads, it says, while he talked to the people, we're talking about Yahushua, it says, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee.
Yep. So this was Yahushua. Yahushua was out there prophesying. He's out there teaching. All right. So somebody said, hey, your mom's over there. Your mom's, your brothers, they over there. They trying to talk to you. Because think about it. Yahushua, he had a multitude of people around him. So he had one Jake get to the crowd. Hey, your mom them over there. They trying to speak to you. What
you know, be excited to tell you.
Hey,
you know your mama
them over there. You gotta think about it. You gotta put it. Y'all trying doing this thing.
Yeah.
Then somebody come in. Hey, your mom them over there.
Your mama them over there.
What he said?
Your mama them.
Verse 48, he said, but he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother and who is my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of the Father, which is in heaven, the same as my mother, my brother, and sister, and mother.
So if you ain't part of Yahushua's family, you ain't part of the the ministry, then you not part of the fold.
Yeah. We got blood brothers. That's not a part of this thing. They are brothers, but they ain't our brothers.
Yeah.
We got sisters, blood sisters who's not a part of this thing, but then we have sisters that is a part of this thing. That's them our sisters. My dad said that to me the other day. He said, "How come you don't never hang out with your brother, with Kevin? I don't go hang out with your brother." I don't know that man.
Yeah.
That's what I told him. I said, I don't even know him.
Right.
Kevin. but it was true. I don't know him.
Yeah.
I don't know the man.
Yeah.
This is not Halloween, but I don't know what day it is.
Go ahead. You got something. Go ahead.
Yeah. See, but there's a reason
And
why
them
the
demons
Lord.
that was over there when we pulled up.
Yeah,
Fucking demons.
they chose bad.
Them bitches is demons. Ain't shit going on.
Some niggas want to, some niggas
Ain't shit going on. Ain't no
It's a-
cosmic.
it's an everyday
This
thing
is
for
demons.
demons.
Go ahead. Fuck them.
I hate this
Landing
place
off
so
what
fucking
Brother Uriah said, he said, you know, loving not the world, and there's a reason why you got to separate yourself from your family, and this is why. This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 1 and verse 10, and it reads, "Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
Right.
For if ye do these things, ye shall never fail." And when you go into that word diligence, it means to hasten.
Yeah.
And then when you go into the word calling, it literally means to invitation to salvation. So you're hastening, you're doing what you got to do to the best of your ability to make your invitation to the kingdom of heaven, and your election, meaning when you go into election, it says to be picked out. You know, to be chosen, to be, you know, pretty much picked up and grabbed up out of the madness that's getting ready to happen. For if you do these things, you shall never fail. And so if you do that, you have no reason to worry about what's going to happen, what's getting ready to happen. If you are hastening and, you know, making sure that you are going towards your invitation to salvation. Right, right, right. It's perfect. Put it well. It's well put. Right. Right, woman. Right. You got it right.
Oh, no, I ain't no.
Go ahead. You get it up.
Okay, hey, with that, Lord willing, it was edifying. We want to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
A double honor to the apostles and others at Great Millstone. Salutations to Akim, that's doing its work in truth and in sincerity. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom. Bob.